Good evening. I hope you've all had an absolutely wonderful day and that the new year so far for you is going amazing. Last week I did a video called Making Them New Year Words Count. And after I did this video, it got me thinking. And what I decided to do was to produce several videos as a follow-on from this that gave you the information you need to follow on with your plans, so that whatever it is you want to achieve this year, you can then achieve. So I come up with a list of things and put them into categories, and over the next few weeks what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about these things individually. So let's start. Money. Now we all love money. We all love to spend, it's nice to treat yourself. But you know, every day people waste hundreds of thousands of pounds on things that they don't even need. Now let's say this year you wanted to achieve a holiday, or a new car, or you wanted to save for the deposit to buy your first home. By making cutbacks on a variety of different things, you can save hundreds that would then enable you to have that car, or that deposit for the house, or the holiday, or that telescope you've been looking at for the past 3 years in the catalogues. So let's start. Food. Now we all love food. I'm very partial to nice quality food myself. I love food. Love it. But good food doesn't have to be expensive food. You see, when you go in shopping, what are you doing? Are you literally just throwing everything in the trolley for the sake of it? Because if you were to look at your food and just go down a couple of brands cheaper, every year you would save hundreds of pounds. And again, how much food are you buying? How much food are you finding that you're throwing away every day, every week? When you're throwing away food, what you're actually doing is throwing away money. So look at the things that you actually need. Plan your meals in advance so that you know what to buy. And I tell you, you will save hundreds of pounds every year. Food is one of the biggest things we spend money on every year. Millions and millions of pounds on food. So that's some food for thought, shall I say? No pun intended. Magazines and subscriptions. I love to read magazines. But with the internet, it's now possible to read these magazines online, on your tablet, notebooks. Do you really need these magazine subscriptions you got? Only the other day I was in the newsagent and witnessed one woman spent £33 on magazines. Now let's say you're doing that every week, or every month. Whew, that's a lot of money. And yeah, of course you've got to have some enjoyment. But you can still have enjoyment without having to spend a fortune. Maybe your friends could take turns after they've done with it, ask them if you can read their copy that they've done with. That's another way to save hundreds of pounds every year. The lottery. For years I would pin all my hopes on the lottery. All my hopes. Do you know what now? I don't even do the lottery. Because I've decided to go out and seek my own fortune. Because you know what? You know when I've got it? I'll appreciate it much more because I know how much work's gone into it. I used to spend £28 a month direct debit on the lottery. I used to do the postcode lottery, the funded draws, I'd do the normal lotto. I'd never win anything. They have you believe that every week you could just win millions. People don't always win on it. Save yourself some money and go make your own fortune. Clothes. I bet you've got clothes in your cupboards that you've forgotten you've never even worn. Do you need clothes every month? Every week? You know, don't be so quick to shun charity shops, because you can get some amazing good quality clothes from charity shops. Who cares if someone's worn them once? That makes no odds. They're perfectly fresh and washed. You can get some lovely stuff. Even then, just look at what it is that you've actually got. And ask yourself, do I need any more clothes? And once again, you can save hundreds of pounds every year. Makeup and skincare. How much makeup have you got? Makeup that you've not opened? Skincare products you've not opened? That you've bought and then just not used? Again, a massive way of saving money by just using what you've got until it's gone and then going out and retopping. And then maybe looking at some cheaper brands. Car share, which I find very interesting. Watched a very interesting documentary on this once about a group of people who are saving hundreds of pounds every year because they worked at the same place and they were taking turns doing car share. Now, petrol is not cheap, so imagine how much money you could save every year if you were to do car share. It makes sense if you're working at the same place. Items to sell. If I said to any of you right now, I bet you've got at least 4 or 5 items you could sell in your home on eBay. That money that can then be used to put towards something that you want. A new car, that first deposit on a new house. You'd be surprised the amount of things you can gather up in your house to sell. One of the things that I also found really good, which I do myself, is I set myself a daily budget. So every week I take a certain amount out of the bank and I have it on me and I don't take any more out. And that'll be for like bread and milk and little odd things that I need, like if I'm going to work to buy some lunch. So here you've seen ways which you can save an absolute fortune. You can save hundreds of pounds every year, which can then be used to put towards the things that you want to achieve. So when you say, I've no money, it's not true. There is money. You just need to look at how you're spending your money and see how you can save. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been absolutely delightful and I look forward to sharing my next video with you. So have a lovely evening and I'll see you all soon. Bye.